Good morning, everyone. Every new day is like a blank page in the story of your life, and how you begin it determines how the rest of the pages will unfold. Mornings are not just the start of the day, they are the foundation of your focus, your energy, and your momentum. Most people wake up reacting to life, scrolling their phones, checking emails, or rushing to meet deadlines. But if you want to truly thrive, you must wake up with intention. You must design your morning like an architect designs a masterpiece, with structure, clarity, and purpose. Imagine waking up calm, energized, and clear-headed. Imagine stepping into your day, knowing exactly what matters most, and moving toward it with unstoppable focus. That's not just a dream, it's a skill, and it starts with a few simple, powerful habits. Today, I want to show you how to unlock morning focus and productivity so every day becomes a stepping stone toward your highest goals. Most people begin their mornings in chaos. The alarm blares, they hit snooze 3 times, and then they immediately dive into a flood of digital noise, messages, notifications, emails, social media. This reactive start instantly scatters their focus and puts them into a stress-driven mindset before they've even left their bed. Unlock true morning focus and productivity. You must reverse this pattern and build a calm, intentional awakening ritual that nurtures your mind before the world pulls at it. Mindful awakening means giving yourself the first sacred minutes of the day to align your mind, body, and emotions. The moment your eyes open, resist the urge to grab your phone. Instead, take 3 slow, deep breaths, feeling the air fill your lungs and the tension melt away as you exhale. Simple act sends a powerful signal to your nervous system. I am in control. I choose calm. After breathing, gently stretch your body. Your muscles have been still for hours, and a few moments of stretching increases blood flow, reduces stiffness, and awakens your physical energy. While stretching, bring your attention to the present moment. Notice the sensations in your body, the quiet of your surroundings, and the rising energy within you. This creates a mind-body connection that anchors you in awareness and peace. You can then sit upright in silence for 5 to 10 minutes. Call this your morning stillness practice. Simply observe your thoughts as they arise without judgment. If your mind wanders, gently return to your breath. Practice clears the mental fog and allows you to see your day with clarity instead of anxiety. It trains your mind to focus on the now, which is the most powerful mental state for productivity. During this time, you might also set a daily intention, one simple sentence about how you want to show up today. For example, today I will move through every task with clarity and confidence. Saying this intention aloud or writing it down strengthens your mental commitment, becomes the compass that guides your choices all day long. When you awaken mindfully, you no longer stumble into the day half asleep and distracted. Instead, you rise with a calm mind, an energized body, and a clear purpose. You give yourself the gift of presence. And presence is the foundation of focus. This single shift can transform not only your mornings, but your entire life. Because when you control the first minutes of your day, you control the mindset that drives the rest of it. One of the most overlooked secrets to morning focus and productivity is something incredibly simple. Giving your body the fuel it needs the moment you wake up. While your mind is still waking up from dreams, your body has already done hours of silent work, repairing tissues, processing memories, and recharging your energy. But after 6 to 8 hours without food or water, you are naturally dehydrated, your circulation is slow, and your energy reserves are running on empty. If you try to start your day in that state, your brain feels foggy, your body feels heavy, running through the park, and your focus will shatter at the first sign of distraction. That's why the first act of honoring your body should be hydration. The moment you get out of bed, Drink a full glass of clean water before coffee, before emails, before anything else. Simple ritual reactivates your organs, flushes out the toxins that have built up overnight, and gives your brain the water it desperately needs to function. Remember, your brain is almost 75% water. Even a small level of dehydration can shrink your mental performance, slow your reaction time, and lower your motivation. That's why people who start their morning with water often report feeling more awake and alert within minutes. But hydration is just the beginning. After recharging your body from the inside, you must wake up your energy system through movement. Your muscles have been still and stagnant while you slept. Blood flow is sluggish, your lymphatic system is dormant, and your energy is locked in a low power state. To break free of that, dedicate at least 10 to 15 minutes to light physical activity. It doesn't have to be intense. It can be gentle stretching, a yoga flow, body weight exercises, a brisk walk around your room, or even dancing to your favorite song. This morning movement is like flipping a switch in your brain. It raises your heart rate, increases oxygen to your brain, and releases endorphins, those natural chemicals that boost mood, sharpen focus, and make you feel unstoppable. Within minutes, you shift from drowsy to fully alive. Your body temperature rises, your metabolism activates, and your brain begins firing at peak speed. You become alert, enthusiastic, and mentally sharp before you even sit down to work. There's a deeper reason this works. Movement is a signal of vitality. When you move your body first thing in the morning, you're not just getting fit, you're sending a powerful psychological message to yourself. I am strong. I am awake. I am ready to conquer this day. This inner message builds confidence and focus, which carry over into your mindset for the rest of the morning. Over time, this practice becomes an anchor of discipline. No matter what chaos is waiting later in the day, you've already shown up for yourself physically. That discipline creates momentum, and momentum fuels productivity. You'll find yourself thinking faster, acting faster, and staying focused longer, because your body is no longer holding your mind back. So never underestimate this. Hydrating and energizing your body is the ignition key to your inner engine. If you try to power your brain on an empty, sluggish body, you'll always be dragging. But if you treat your body like a high-performance vehicle and start it properly each morning, you'll drive through your day with energy, focus, and unstoppable momentum. Your mind is like fertile soil. Whatever seeds you plant in it first thing in the morning will grow throughout your day. Most people unknowingly plant weeds. They wake up and immediately scroll through negative news, arguments on social media, or stressful emails. Without realizing it, they start their day by pouring anxiety, comparison, and noise straight into their minds. This instantly clouds their focus, weakens their confidence, and fills their inner space with mental clutter. If you want to unlock powerful morning focus and productivity running through the park, you must guard your mind like a sacred garden and choose only the most empowering, uplifting thoughts to plant at the start of the day. The quality of what you consume mentally in those first moments becomes the emotional tone of your entire day. As soon as your body is awake and hydrated, dedicate 10 to 15 quiet minutes to feeding your mind with positive, purposeful input. This can take many forms: reading a few pages of an inspiring book, listening to a short motivational podcast, watching a powerful speech, or writing affirmations that strengthen your self-belief. The format doesn't matter as much as the energy it carries. It must fuel you with hope, clarity, courage, and a vision of your best self. For example, reading 2 pages from a book on personal growth can ignite new ideas, challenge your limiting beliefs, and remind you of your deeper purpose. Listening to an uplifting audio message can raise your emotional vibration, filling you with optimism before you face the outside world. Writing or speaking affirmations like, I am focused, I am disciplined, I am capable of achieving great things, rewires your subconscious mind to expect success instead of doubt. Practice isn't just about feeling good, it's about priming your brain for performance. When you expose your mind to positive, growth-oriented messages in the morning, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, the chemicals linked to motivation, confidence, and joy. Boosts your mental clarity, sharpens your decision making, and strengthens your focus. You stop moving through the day in survival mode and start moving in creation mode. Another powerful technique is to visualize your ideal day during this time. Close your eyes and imagine yourself moving through the day with ease, focus, and confidence. See yourself handling challenges calmly, completing your tasks efficiently, and ending the day proud of your accomplishments. This mental rehearsal tells your brain what to expect and prepares your nervous system to align with that outcome. Over time, feeding your mind positive input in the morning becomes like sharpening your inner sword. While others stumble into the day overwhelmed, you will step forward armed with clarity, belief, and mental strength. Your focus will become laser-like because your mind will not be distracted by doubt or fear. It will be anchored by purpose and power. Remember this, your outer productivity is always a reflection of your inner state. If your mind is scattered, negative, or fearful, your results will be inconsistent and fragile. But if your mind is filled with confidence, clarity, and positive energy, you will naturally take decisive action, handle stress gracefully, and remain focused no matter what chaos comes your way. So, make it non-negotiable. Every morning, feed your mind before the world feeds it for you. Protect your mental space, plant seeds of greatness, and watch as your thoughts transform your actions, and your actions transform your entire life. Clarity is the birthplace of focus, and focus is the engine of productivity. Most people start their mornings with good intentions, but without a clear structure. They wake up, motivated for a moment, and then scatter their energy across dozens of small, low-value tasks. By noon, they feel busy but strangely unfulfilled, because they have reacted to the day instead of directing it with intention. Unlock deep morning focus and productivity. You must shift from chaos to clarity by planning your day with precision. Planning your day isn't about creating a long, overwhelming to-do list that you'll never finish. In fact, those endless lists are the reason many people stay stuck in stress and procrastination. True precision means identifying what truly matters and organizing your energy around it. It is about separating what is merely urgent from what is genuinely important, so your time fuels progress, not just activity. Begin this process during your morning ritual when your mind is still clear and undistracted. Take out a notebook or planner and write down the 3 most important tasks that will move your life or work forward today. These are not minor chores. These are high-impact actions that create visible progress toward your larger goals. They are the things that, accomplished, would make you feel proud and satisfied at the end of the day. Once you have identified your top 3 priorities, break them into clear, specific steps. Instead of writing, work on project. Write, outline 3 main sections of the project, or complete the first draft of section 1. The more specific your task, easier it is for your brain to start and stay focused. Clarity destroys procrastination because it removes uncertainty. Your mind wastes the most energy trying to decide what to do. Once the what is clear, the doing becomes easier. Next, jewel these tasks into specific time blocks on your calendar. Don't just hope you'll find time for them. Protect the hours when your energy and focus are naturally highest, usually in the first few hours of the morning, and dedicate that sacred time exclusively to your top priorities. Treat these time blocks as unbreakable appointments with your future. Builds discipline and prevents lower value distractions from stealing your prime energy. Another vital part of planning with precision is anticipating obstacles before they appear. Ask yourself, what could distract me or slow me down today? How will I handle it if it happens? This preemptive thinking strengthens your mental resilience. When problems arise, you won't be thrown off course because you've already prepared your response. You move like a focused warrior, not a panicked firefighter. Planning your day in this structured way creates mental freedom. Instead of carrying the stress of dozens of unfinished tasks in your head, you release that mental weight onto paper. Your mind becomes calm and light, able to focus deeply on one thing at a time. This clarity not only increases your productivity, also improves your creativity and decision making because your brain is no longer clogged with scattered worries. Over time, habit transforms your entire mindset. You stop measuring your days by how busy you were and start measuring them by how much progress you made on what truly matters. Each day becomes a deliberate step forward instead of a chaotic race to nowhere. You go to bed fulfilled, not exhausted, because you know you lived the day on purpose. Remember, if you don't design your day, someone else will design it for you. Planning with precision is how you reclaim your time, your energy, and your destiny. Every morning, take a few quiet minutes to craft your day like an architect crafts a blueprint, with clarity, intention, and vision. When you do, you won't just be productive, you will be unstoppable. Focus is the currency of productivity, and distractions are the silent thieves that rob you of it every day. You may wake up with strong motivation, clear goals, and even a well-planned schedule, but if your environment is full of noise, clutter, and interruptions, your mind will constantly be pulled in 100 directions. This is why most people never reach their full potential. They don't fail from lack of effort, they fail from fragmented attention. To unlock true morning focus and productivity, you must build a distraction-free zone, a protected space where your mind can operate at its highest level. Think of it like a mental sanctuary. It's not just about cleaning a desk, it's about creating an environment that tells your brain, hair, only deep, focused lives. Nothing else is allowed. Start by physically clearing your workspace. A cluttered environment creates a cluttered mind. Every stray paper, old coffee cup, or random object is a visual trigger that pulls at your attention. When your surroundings are chaotic, your brain subconsciously keeps scanning them, looking for unfinished tasks. This drains your mental energy before you've even started. Each morning, take a few minutes to remove all unnecessary items from your desk or table. Leave only what you need to accomplish your top priorities for the day. A clean space invites clarity. Clutter invites confusion. Next, eliminate digital distractions. The modern world is designed to steal your attention with constant pings, alerts, and notifications. Every time you hear a message ding or see a new icon flash, your brain releases a burst of dopamine, and that creates a craving loop that shatters focus. Before starting your deep work, silence your phone, close irrelevant browser tabs, log out of social media, and turn off email notifications. If possible, keep your phone in another room during your morning work block. Out of sight means out of mind, and your mind deserves to be fully present. You can also use noise control to strengthen your focus zone. Sound is one of the most powerful environmental disruptors. A sudden noise can break your concentration instantly and take your brain 15-20 minutes to fully recover. If your surroundings are noisy, use earplugs or noise-canceling headphones. People find soft instrumental music or ambient sounds help them enter flow. Others need total silence. Key is to protect your focus like a warrior guards a treasure. Because that focus is your treasure. Another crucial element is to set clear boundaries with the people around you. Let family members, roommates, or co-workers know that your morning focus time is sacred and uninterrupted. Put up a visible sign like "Deep Work in Progress" or simply close the door. Most distractions are not malicious. They happen because people don't know you're in focus mode. Once they understand your boundaries, they'll naturally respect your space, and you'll gain large, uninterrupted stretches of time where your mind can dive deep. Creating a distraction-free zone is not only about blocking out the outer world, it's also about quieting your inner world. If your mind is noisy with worries, tasks, and reminders, it will distract you just as much as any phone notification. Before starting your deep morning work, do a quick mental download. Write down any lingering thoughts or tasks on a separate sheet of paper. This tells your brain it's safe to let them go for now because they're captured elsewhere. Your mind will stop trying to hold on to everything, freeing up space for pure concentration. Once you consistently work inside this distraction-free zone, something magical happens. Your brain enters flow state more easily. In this state, your focus becomes effortless, your creativity expands, and time seems to disappear. You complete in 1 hour what used to take 3, and your work feels deeply fulfilling instead of draining. This isn't luck. It's the natural result of protecting your attention like the precious resource it is. Over time, this ritual becomes a form of self-respect. While others are scattered, you are centered. While they fight distractions, you glide through tasks with precision, and this sharp focus gives you an enormous advantage. Because in today's noisy world, the person who can focus deeply for long stretches will always outperform the person who is constantly interrupted. So, treat your distraction-free zone like a sacred temple of focus. Step into it each morning with discipline and intention. Clear the clutter, silence the noise, block the interruptions, and allow your mind to operate at its highest capacity. When you protect your attention, you protect your future. Because the quality of your focus will always determine the quality of your life. Running through the park, one of the biggest reasons people struggle to stay productive is not because they lack effort. It's because they try to do everything at once without structure. They jump from one task to another, check messages in between, respond to random interruptions, and wonder why their energy disappears and their to-do list never ends. Their day becomes a chaotic blur of half-finished work. Escape this cycle and unlock true focus. You must structure your morning into time blocks, sacred units of undisturbed attention dedicated to one specific task at a time. This simple strategy can completely transform the way your brain works. Time blocking trains your mind to focus deeply, prevents decision fatigue, and creates a rhythm of productivity that carries you through the entire day. Here's why it works. Your brain operates like a spotlight. It can shine intensely on one thing or weakly on many things at once. Every time you switch tasks, spotlight dims and takes several minutes to refocus. If you keep switching, your mental energy leaks away. When you dedicate a protected block of time, say 50 minutes, to one single important task, your brain locks onto it fully. You enter flow state where your concentration becomes effortless and your output skyrockets. To begin using time blocks, look at your morning schedule and divide it into segments of focused work and short breaks. A popular pattern is 50 minutes of deep work followed by 10 minutes of rest. This mirrors the natural rhythm of your brain's energy cycles. During those 50 minutes, commit to working on only one high-priority task. No multitasking, no checking your phone, no bouncing between tabs. Pour all of your energy into that one task as if nothing else exists. Then, when the timer rings, step away for a short, refreshing break. Move your body, stretch, drink water, or simply look out the window. This recovery time is not laziness, it's fuel. It resets your brain's focus circuits, prevents mental fatigue, and allows you to sustain high performance through multiple time blocks. Think of it like interval training for your mind, intense focus followed by intentional recovery. Key to making time blocks powerful is treating them as non-negotiable appointments with your future self. Imagine you are meeting the most important person in your life. You would not cancel or let distractions interrupt. Show the same respect to your own goals. Inform those around you that you are unavailable during your blocks and silence all possible interruptions. The world can wait. Your dreams cannot. Another powerful technique is to prepare everything you need before your time block begins. Clear your workspace, gather all materials, open the right documents, and close everything else. This removes friction and creates a psychological signal to your brain. We are entering deep focus mode now. Once you begin, your only mission is to stay inside the block until the timer ends. Over time, this simple structure creates extraordinary results. Tasks that used to take hours shrink to half the time. Your output doubles not because you work longer, but because you work smarter and sharper. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by an endless day, you move through it in clear, powerful sprints. You end each block with a sense of accomplishment, which fuels momentum for the next. Time blocking also builds self-trust. Every time you complete a block, you prove to yourself that you can focus, you can follow through, and that your goals matter. This inner trust becomes confidence, and confidence is rocket fuel for productivity. Soon, while others are scattered and reactive, you will be calm, focused, and ahead. Remember this: focus is not about working longer, it's about working in powerful, undistracted bursts. When you control your time in blocks, you control your energy, your results, and your future. So from this morning forward, stop drifting through your days. Slice your time into blocks, enter each one like a warrior entering battle, and give it your absolute best. When you do, you won't just get more done. You'll unlock levels of focus and productivity you never imagined possible. The most powerful secret behind unstoppable focus and productivity is not a single technique or hack. It is consistency. Even the best morning strategies will fail if you only use them occasionally. What transforms your life is not what you do once in a while, but what you do every single morning without fail. That's why the final key to unlocking your morning power is to build a personal ritual, a sacred sequence of habits that anchor your mind, body, spirit in discipline and focus every day. A morning ritual is more than a routine. A routine is something you do automatically, often without meaning. A ritual is different. It is something you do with purpose, intention, and emotional energy. Running through the park is the difference between brushing your teeth mindlessly and brushing them while thinking. This is how I protect my health. A ritual carries a sense of importance, and that emotional meaning is what turns small daily actions into a powerful, life-changing habit chain. By choosing 4 to 6 small yet powerful actions that align your mind and body every morning. For example, wake up at the same time, breathe deeply, stretch, drink water, read or listen to something positive, review your goals, plan your top 3 tasks, and then enter your first deep work time block. These actions don't have to be long. Even 5 minutes each is enough. But they must be done in the same order every morning. This consistency creates a mental pathway. Your brain learns that when these steps happen, it's time to shift into high focus mode. In the beginning, this ritual may feel like discipline, but as the days pass, it becomes automatic, like muscle memory for your mind. And here's the magic. Once something becomes automatic, it no longer depends on motivation. You won't have to feel like focusing. Your ritual will pull you into focus naturally. This is how high performers achieve so much without burnout. They don't fight to get motivated every morning. They follow their ritual like an athlete follows warm-ups before a game. Another powerful benefit of a morning ritual is that it builds emotional momentum. Every time you complete your ritual, you get a psychological victory before the day even begins. You send yourself a powerful message. I show up for myself. I am disciplined. I am in control. This creates a wave of self-respect and confidence that carries into your work. Instead of starting the day reactive and scattered like most people, you start it composed and empowered. To make your ritual unbreakable, protect it from chaos. That means waking up early enough that the world hasn't started pulling at you yet. It means saying no to distractions and treating your ritual like an appointment with your future. Some days you won't feel like doing it. Do it anyway. Those are the days it matters most, because every time you honor your ritual, even when it's hard, you strengthen your identity as someone who is disciplined and unstoppable. Over time, this ritual becomes your anchor in life. No matter what storms or stress arise during the day, your mornings remain steady. They become your place of peace, power, and preparation. And from this foundation, your focus and productivity will rise higher and higher, because consistency builds momentum, and momentum builds success. Remember this: discipline creates freedom. When your mornings are automatic and consistent, your mind is free from chaos, your energy is focused, and your purpose is clear. You don't waste time wondering what to do, you simply do it. That is how extraordinary results are built, not in one giant leap, but in 1,000 small, consistent steps taken every morning. So build your ritual, protect it, honor it, make it your sacred start to every single day. Because when your mornings are consistent, your life becomes unstoppable. Every morning is more than just the start of another day. It is a blank canvas, a new opportunity to shape the direction of your life. The way you choose to spend those first quiet moments determines the rhythm of your entire day. If you start in chaos, you carry chaos forward. But if you start with intention, energy, and clarity, you carry unstoppable momentum with you into everything you do. You must remember this truth: productivity is not about doing more. It's about doing what matters with full focus and presence. Focus cannot be forced later in the day if you've begun it in distraction. That is why your morning is sacred. It is the root of your discipline, the anchor of your mental clarity, and the spark of your inner drive. So, choose to protect it. Choose to wake with purpose, to feed your mind before the world demands from you, to move your body, to nourish your spirit, to plan your path, and to step into your day like the leader of your life, not just a passenger swept by the current. This transformation will not happen in one morning. It happens one intentional choice at a time. But as you practice Napak, you will notice something magical. Your thoughts become clearer, your energy more stable, your actions more decisive, and your results more consistent. You will feel powerful not because you are rushing, but because you are in control. So, tomorrow morning, when the alarm sounds, don't just wake up. Rise. Rise for your dreams. Rise for your focus. Rise for the life you were meant to build. Because when you master your mornings, you master your destiny.